snaps threateningly.
Stop. Not everybody wants to be a jet.
Quick, scream at the absurdity.
How's everyone doing? Oh, we're back with more Steins Gate.
It's time for some more Steins Gate.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, no. Stop. It's begun. I scream at the absurdity of John Titor being a fraud. Daru and Kurisu give me exasperated stares, but I ignore them. Oh, right, that's what he was going on about last time.
Yup.
Me, the Messiah? Ridiculous to think that I would save humanity. Oh my god, listening to him milk every single... I wish we didn't record these at like 10, 11 at night so that way I could just go full ham.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I am no messiah, I'm the insane mad scientist. Hoen Kyoma, who has walked through fire and bathed in an ocean of blood to escape the clutches of the organization. My god. I swear that's the only reason he was in Zombieland Saga.
Yeah.
Just because they're like, you know what? What if we could get Kyoma to like shout at zombies?
Yeah. We need one large ham.
My desire is chaos unending. Do you think that destroying the system will bring peace to the world? The answer is no. No, I say. Oh my gosh. I also like that Daru is just sitting there with like, oh my god, this shit again. Death to the knave, fools who believe such lies. The collapse of authority means that lawless chaos shall reign. And yes, naive has the diuresis over the eye, so that says knave right there.
That says naive, it's fine.
No.
Makiseshi, what the hell happened to Okarin?
He's blacking out. No, we're on it.
Beats me. A few hours ago, he was exchanging emails with John Titor, and then he suddenly got quiet. And then he started ranting. He's been like this for half an hour.
I love the idea that that Okabe just like starts ranting to himself for like that long at a time and no one stops him.
Yeah. He's been acting strange all day, don't you think? Agreed.
Listen up, lab mems. It's time to resume Operation Erd.
Seriously? The manager is still downstairs, you know?
Details. Fret not. It is almost closing time for the Brawn Tube Workshop.
The phone wave doesn't work at night, remember?
The what?
The phone wave.
The what?
The phone wave.
What is it?
A time machine.
It's worth a try. We need to figure out how late the phone wave, named subject to change, works.
At the same time.
Oh, stop it.
No.
At the same time, I want to see if the two of you can use D-mails to change the past.
Change the past.
Didn't we do that already?
Yeah, it didn't go too good, but
Oh,
we
okay.
did.
I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation or Titer's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. I'll continue this monologue after we have some email. What's up, Mayuri?
Mayushi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gunbum, Setsuri? I want an autograph from his voice actor.
I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. What about Gunbum? Setsuri? Is he from the latest Gunbum? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyway. That does sound like an okabe. You're still reading in anime magazines? You're a true otaku. Which one do we go with? I like this one
Yeah, I like that
because
one.
it's harmless but also totally okabe.
Yeah. Oh, Gunbum.
Gunbum. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves. To do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to the D-mails somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. According to Titer, I have a supernatural power, the one I call Reading Steiner. I feel like I should add an H to that.
What?
Reading Steiner.
If it's German, yeah.
Alright. My doubts about Titer's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes. Change the past to your liking, as long as it's something easy to observe.
I refuse. I'm going to change the past in ways I don't like, that are difficult to observe.
Yeah, that does sound like a good reason. Preparations for the phone wave, named subject to change, are almost complete. Are complete. Daru's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, the thought shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering things. Sorry, it was right there. I had to go for it.
Yeah.
It was sitting right in front of me. How good?
You're turning into me.
Uh-oh. Call Orwell. We got a case of thought crime.
I'm going back to my hotel. Show me your report on today's experiment tomorrow.
Well, fine. Rude. Hold it. When I grab her by the shoulder, Kurisu nearly topples over. Topple. Topple.
Hey, what's your problem?
Several things. Which one do you want to start with? Who's writing that report?
You, of course. This is your operation.
Curses.
And if we could get a report from the subject, too, that would be even better.
Kurisu glances at Daru. Are you not interested in changing the past? What happened to your eagerness to experiment?
Did you forget what I said this afternoon? I'm against it.
But you were so enthusiastic when we began the experiments. You went along without a single complaint. And as we all know, not complaining is the same thing as agreeing.
In your dreams, maybe.
I twist my lips into a grin. You're not being objective, Christy. Celeb said. I like how he corrects himself into a more insulting nickname. That's totally...
If you're gonna correct yourself, at least get it right.
Nope. We'll correct ourselves to get it more wrong. We've already performed one experiment. I changed the past.
Hey, no fair.
Man, it's convenient someone in these time travel games actually can observe the timelines changing. Otherwise it'd be really, really boring to watch. Ah, but you were in on it too. But when the past changed, you forgot that it had ever happened.
Are you talking about this afternoon? I mean, when you suddenly started asking about the Lotto 6.
Exactly. I explained what happened earlier this afternoon.
You're not joking, are you?
I'm serious. For like the only time in my life.
Seriously?
Seriously serious. One good look at my face and Daru seems to understand I'm not joking. Kurisu, on the other hand, has a sour look, but she's always like that.
Oof.
Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need to perform the same experiment.
Okay, there's one thing about the past I definitely want to change.
Don't worry, Daru. You can do that without changing the past now. Here's some E. Daru is quick to adapt, as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires. What? Are you gonna tell yourself that you're gonna grow up to be a fine, respectable person? And we're not gonna body shame you? Nailed it. You know what? Actually, no, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't diet even if future me told me to.
That's fucking right, Daru. You're awesome. Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Ferris Cup held at May Queen plus Neon Squared a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Ferris in a Rynet Axis Battlers match. You're gonna change the result?
I remember every move Ferriston made. It'll be easy to take her from behind. Aren't I a genius?
I love how intense his expression is when his eyes are tiny and his mouth is small, but he's like...
True CCG player.
Exactly. Ferris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy. Ooh. Whatever. Daru, prepare to D-mail. D-mail. D-mail.
Never from
a female? I'm glad someone remembers Homestar Runner.
Hell yeah. I'll give it my best shot.
Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave, named subject to change. I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch.
Take a look at that watch.
No.
Take a look
It's
at that snout.
It's 6:55 p.m. No way to know if the phone wave named subject to change will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet.
So, why do you think you're the only one who remembers?
You're awfully persistent. I see why they call you the zombie.
They.
Just go up to Reddit people and start insisting that, oh yeah, I see why they call you that. Like, who?
They.
They.
People.
You know.
I don't follow.
Zombies never stop coming. They're persistent.
That's why they will save Saga.
I can work you all to the bone and you still won't die. You stupid fucking zombies!
This is same game.
There needs to be a Zombieland Saga VN.
Cut the jokes. I'm serious here.
So are we. We're serious about zombies. Kurisu's glare is scarier than usual. I might have wet myself a little there. A little bit. Just a little bit. But wet himself with what? That's the question. That is left open to interpretation. I think that the key is who receives the D-mail. Only the recipient himself is able to retain his memories. That would be my guess. That's actually not a bad conclusion to start from.
Yeah?
Actually, the hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to D-mail. We'll never know unless we experiment. Experimentation? Oh! After Daru, you'll send the next email. Think about what you want to write.
No.
Kurisu replies emphatically.
I'm not sending one.
But why the fuck not? Scared?
That's not it.
Then are you worried about time paradoxes? Paradoxi? Paradopides?
Well, there's that, but it's more like a personal policy of eliminating all time machines with extreme prejudice.
I'm Time Cop. I go around destroying all other time machines and then my own. A policy?
Changing the past feels like cheating. I may only have 18 years of life experience, but I don't want to change any of those memories.
Aww. I don't want to change any of my memories with you.
Me. Only 18 years of life experience. More years of life.
But somehow only 18. I see. You're perfect now, so you don't want to change.
That's not what I said.
I know what I said.
I don't want to deny who I've been. Because even my failures are a part of who I am today.
Well, about that might have already happened. Even if we solved all of the phone wave named subject to change's problems, you still wouldn't use it? Even if John Titor said you could use his time machine to travel to whatever time you wish, you wouldn't use it? You wouldn't kill baby Hitler? Even if a blue robot cat from the future were to jump out of your desk and give you a doorway to everywhere, you wouldn't use it? Kurisu nods firmly.
I choose to believe that she spends a solid portion of her free time with Doctor Who playing on the television, absolutely screaming in fury at it.
Just sitting there watching every episode in order, scowling.
Yeah. No. Fuck this. Fuck that.
Fuck this. Where's the next...
No time. No timey-wimey.
You gotta read your line, though.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. But you love experiments, don't you?
Something wrong with that? Wanna die?
You wanted to... No, Kurisu strikes me as more of a Yugiri figure. Like, she's just kind of here and slightly above it all, but is really confused and just kind of goes along with the flow at this point. So basically, you'd like to experiment on other people while you watch and cackle at the results. You truly are a mad scientist.
Why, you... Done.
Nice. Kurisu stalks toward me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. I take a look. At Ferris Cup. Enemy setup. VLVVLVLL. Eh.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
It's how Ferriston placed her cards. Can't you tell? You guys suck.
Well, whatever. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. The discharge phenomenon occurs normally. I close my eyes to shield them from the lightning and sparks. The D-mail was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However... Why do I remember? When I sent a D-mail earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot all about it. Daru's D-mail changed the past, and the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent a D-mail.
Did the past change?
Daru looks around in confusion. Wait, Daru, you remember too?
Huh? Remember what?
That you just sent a D-mail. Daru nods. Then I turn to Kurisu. She answers before I ask. And I won't ask yet because I've got phone...
Oh.
Ooh.
Mayuri-chan's obsessed with this anime called Rynet, so I rented it to see what it was about. I don't usually watch anime, and when I do, I prefer romance, but I found this anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. P.S. I was so engrossed in Rynet, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. George. I'm sorry.
Rynet Kakuru Access number 2. On to the future, Rynet formation. Completely engrossed by the discussion, Kiari and Tamaru raise their voices. Just what sort of person is Kakuru? Kakuru is actually a warrior who protects the order of the internet, a net guardian. Kiari and Tamaru wanted to tell their friends how cool that was, but Kakuru forbade them due to the risk that he may have to fight with the culprit. At that time, they received news that the mystery hacker Bees Man
I've hacked your computer.
Phenomenal.
And now it's bees.
Has attacked an online game server. Kakuru immediately challenges him using Nagaya-san's newly made Rynet card and the unique browser AlphaGate. First use of a new Rynet card. Despite his lack of experience, Kakuru successfully casts his boot spell. But just when Kakuru thinks he's easily won against the cracker, Beesman, who has complete control of the game server, overwrites the game system, sealing Kakuru deep within the game's loop dungeon. Kakuru is in danger. At that moment, somehow Kiari and Tamaru are also server dive. They came to save Kakuru. Furthermore, these two are well versed in this game. As game players, they couldn't forgive the hacker who had taken over the server and toyed with the game players, so they decided to join forces with Kakuru and defeat all 100 levels of Aincrad. With their magnificent assistance in Kakuru's shoot ability, they successfully defeat Beesman. And when they do, suddenly an unknown chat window opens on their monitor. It's a signal from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. By any chance, are they here to praise us? They think in delight, but the police turn to them and say, "You're under arrest." There's more?
Yes. We have to.
Japan's net police do not think well of Kakeru despite his commendable deeds. They threaten to prosecute Kakeru under the unauthorized access laws. They don't press charges this time, but they take credit for Beesman's arrest and warn Kakeru to keep his nose out of police business. What can children do? Ridicules Red, a member of the net police. This angers Kakeru and the others, for they know their hacking skills are a match for any adults. Just then, the police department mascot character, Peepo-kun, appears on the screen saying, "I heard everything!" Suddenly, Peepo-kun challenges them to a contest. Cybercrime is getting worse by the day. There's no denying the police need all the help they can get. But still, there's no way they can just let untrained kids disrupt an investigation. Therefore, Peepo-kun wants to test just how capable Kakeru and his friends are. Kakeru and his friends win if they can infiltrate the deepest part of the Metropolitan Police Department server where Peepo-kun lives. If Kakeru and friends win, they will be granted arrest privileges equal to the net police. Thinking himself unbeatable, Red agrees to the contest. Thus, the Metropolitan Police Department server becomes the stage for the hacking battle. However, the cowardly Red closes every port to the server. Ports are like doors that can open to the outside. In other words, Kakeru and friends need to penetrate a building without entrances. Without a foundation, Kakeru and his friends are at a loss. However, an idea comes to Kakeru. He skates into town with Kiari and Tamaru. With their help, Kakeru successfully infiltrates the police department building. Attaching his sub-notebook through their public phone, with abundant knowledge and splendid technique, he steadily heads to the depths, successfully reaching the server. Peepo-kun declares Kakeru the victor. As promised, they will receive complete backing from the police. Kakeru and his friends are overjoyed. However, Red protests. What right does Peepo-kun have to do that? This isn't authorized. Just then, the image of Peepo-kun dissolves, revealing none other than the police commissioner himself. That was Peepo-kun's true identity all along.
Whoa.
When he says, "Isn't youthful strength like theirs necessary to fight against cybercrime?" Red is unable to eject, and thus the police-sanctioned Rhinet Guardians are born.
The moral of the story is, if you fight a cop and win, you're a cop
You
now.
get to become a... Oh, wait, no. You either die by a cop or live long enough to see yourself become one. Oh, God, there's more.
Yeah, there's a whole show, obviously.
Jesus. Okay. Axis number 4. Computer Club head Kazuma's pride. Kazuma's. Kiari and Tamaru implore Kakeru to join the computer club, but the head of the computer club, Ichikawa Kazuma from Class 4, says, "Unless I see Kakeru's true skill, I won't recognize his entry to the club." Afterwards, a personal challenge arrives from the computer of Shido Academy, Elementary. Shido is a rival school competing at the typing tournament, Typing Masters. There's no way they can turn down the challenge, and so the typing battle game between Kazuma and the Shido computer club head, Mavis Beacon, began. At first, Kazuma dominates with a steady score. However, his opponent, taking advantage of the fact that he cannot be seen in an online battle, underhandedly sends a virus program to Kaigo Elementary's PC, slowing down its processing speed. Before he knows it, Kazuma starts losing. Kakeru, having noticed their opponent's cheating with a dirty virus, asks to switch places. "The honor of Kaigo Elementary hangs on this fight. I'm not just going to switch places with you." But Kazuma is blinded by pride. The match is gradually turning against him. At this point, even Tamaru and Kiari start pressuring Kazuma to listen to Kakeru. The whole class holds their breath as the baton is passed to Kakeru under grave conditions. Kazuma has already given up. He bows his head and turns his back. But from behind him comes the sound of typing unlike any he's ever heard before. Kazuma looks back in shock after hearing a noise echoing like a jackhammer. It was Kakeru, crushing the cheater fair and square, typing at a ferocious pace. Followed by a splendid victory. Kazuma threw his arms around Kakeru in relief, exclaiming, "Please join our computer club." Then Nagaya-san calls. An online bank cracking incident has occurred. The enemy is the infamous bank robber Bishop. Tension once again runs through Kakeru and friends. I love it.
If you die in Rhinet, you die in real life.
So the options are, now you're hooked on Rhinet? Everyone around me is buying into this Rhinet craze. How can it be so popular? Don't tell me it's an organization plot. And romance. That's your problem right there. You can't waste your time with romance fluff. If you have free time, not much free time, then practice with Samadare. I think we'll go with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way we're not being mean to her.
Yeah. No bully.
No bully. Anyway, she answers before I ask.
Of course I remember. What are you... Oh, I see. According to your hypothesis, you and I shouldn't remember sending the D-mail.
Daru, did you beat Ferris in the Ferris Cup?
I don't know.
You said the winner gets Ferris's home cooking, right? Did you eat it? What happened?
I don't know. This sucks.
I checked Daru's send history. As expected, the D-mail he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the D-mail in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted. This is the same thing that happened when I sent my D-mail.
Maybe the past hasn't changed. I'll try calling Mayushi.
He's the one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change? That's odd.
Mayushi? You're still at work, right? Is Ferris-tan there? She is? Can you ask her if I beat her in the Ferris Cup? Did I get to eat her home cooking? Who lost? I did? Oh. Barely took 5 seconds? Oh. To shreds, you say?
Daru's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone.
I guess that means the past hasn't changed.
Seems to be the case.
Why? It changed for Ocarine, right? Maybe your foolproof plan wasn't so foolproof. Like, maybe it only gave you a slight advantage.
I had the same thought. Ferris is supposedly a world-class player. Daru's time travel cheat may not have been enough.
When you suck so much at Magic the Gathering that even with a time machine, you still get bodied.
Yeah.
Since Ferris-san defeated you anyway, the past didn't change. Yeah, but I mean, the game would have played out differently.
That might not be enough to cause world line divergence.
Like Okabe said, you need to make a change that's easier to observe, or else there's no point to this experiment.
Notice how she's still here and hasn't left and gone home like she said she was going to.
Not that I approve of this experiment or anything.
Baka.
No, it's not over yet. I can still fight.
Daru Sape's typing another mail.
One more time. I'll try sending my past self some more advice. This time, something that'll ensure my victory. You really want to win that badly?
More like he wants to eat Ferris's home cooking that badly. Oh, snip, snap.
That's my final answer.
Nice. Daru writes another D-mail. I don't bother checking what it says. I wouldn't understand anyway. We activate the phone wave, name subject to change, and send the mail through, just like before. Oh?
Oh, that's you.
But that was my only line!
Oh.
Nothing happens. No discharge.
That's good, it cleared up.
You're Usually happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts down to 0 without incident.
Out of time.
Seems to be.
Or
Looks
are
like
we
it.
Out of
space. Oh.
But my advice was perfect.
Oh well. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll postpone the experiment until tomorrow. I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. Looks like that's the cutoff.
After I left yesterday, I was thinking, how exactly does the phone wave make time travel possible?
Well, it's a combination of the retrograde spin of the microwave table and the tiny time machine I hid in the back of it.
Oh wow. That tiny brain faking things like time travel or perpetual motion or whatever with machines that simulate it as a fraud. Expand brain faking those impossible phenomena with machines that fraudulently include a better machine that in fact does that.
I love it. It works like the LHC. Didn't you say the LHC was like a giant microwave?
Oh, I want to cook in the LHC. Make big lunch.
Oh, the Large Hungry Collider.
If every microwave could turn into the LHC, then Japan would have black holes popping up everywhere.
That's
Whoa,
you again.
that sounds worse than earthquakes. I know it looks like CERN is able to create Kerr black holes, William Nillium, but that's not supposed to be possible.
William Nillium?
You can't just press a button and make a black hole. Even if you could, the risks would be unthinkable.
Okabe, maintaining direct eye contact,
Pushes the button.
Pushes the button.
It's ridiculous to suggest that a household microwave could generate a black hole.
And yet, Titor's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said, at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Titor, I don't feel like bringing it up.
My point is that there has to be something else going on here. Some outside source must be injecting electrons into this microwave.
Darude slowly hides a needle behind his back. An outside source of electrons. What could that be?
Well, I'm going back to my hotel. I've had enough of this filthy man cave.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
See you tomorrow. Don't forget to write that report.
She puts on her
The jacket just instantly appears.
Oh, wait, no, she was wearing it under her lab coat. She flings off her lab coat, revealing the coat she was wearing underneath.
It's coats
and hurries
all the
out
way down.
Dude, she was serious about the report?
Maki says she's lab coat. I wonder what it smells like.
I should put this in the wash for her. She'll thank me later. As Dara reaches for the lab coat to smell Karisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull down hard. Cut that out! If you have time to be perverted, then go think about how to change the past for tomorrow's experiment. Okabe, definitely asexual. If you have time to think about sex, then you should be using that time to think about how to change the past.
If you have time to think about sex, then you have time to think about time.
There wasn't anything to do after Karisu left. I tried operating the phone wave, name subject to change, a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning, and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is... motorcycle noises. Oh, hey!
Okabe, don't you have anything better to do?
Oh, and Nai's just hiding back there. I love how Nai is always hiding behind someone.
I also love how
Fucking adorable.
the size disparity is enough that she can practically hide behind one of his biceps only.
Is Nai Lily in this one?
I don't know. Probably.
Because she's got big swall dad.
Good morning, Mr. Okarin.
The Tanuji pair come in riding on a moped. How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Kyoma. Stop dead naming me.
What should I do, Daddy? What nonsense are you trying to feed my daughter?
Have you not properly educated her, Mr. Braun? The child of yours refuses to call me by my true name. Please do something about it.
Who cares? Don't be so picky. Nah, you don't have to listen to what this guy says, okay?
Or my shirt doesn't say Jack Hummer.
Okay.
Oh, tiny Nye. The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Oh, we've got mail. Sister Braun's about to follow him when... Okay.
Did you write it? Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist.
Lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. I am not a mere scientist. I am an insane, mad scientist. If you're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power. I like that one. You feeling that one?
Yeah. Ah.
She turns her attention toward the end of the street and instantly brightens up. Look, anybody but Okabe. I follow her gaze and see Mayuri is walking this way.
Good morning, Okarin.
Tutaru.
Mayuri.
Mayushi des. Nai runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
Good morning, Nai-chan. Good morning.
Aww. It's too fucking cute. They get along so well that you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's not a surprise. Nai avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance. Daru sometimes complains about that. Whoa! My dude, you are very close. I'd like to think that he also gets this close when being like this. Like, he's like... Oh, what a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayushi's chest like that. And Okabe's like, dude, you're already in mine. He's like, I know. Can I stay here? Yeah, fine. And then the two of them hug. Nope.
Don't like that.
Don't like that. Nope.
Moving briskly along. This is for you, Nai-chan. Enjoy.
I choose to interpret it like he wants to be a father someday. Mayuri takes...
Well,
Shush. Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nai.
Thank you.
Aww.
I have some for Okarin, too.
Excellent. I'll take my share and use yours to experiment on. She offers me some, which I silently accept.
Why are you sitting out here?
I'm waiting for all the lab mems to assemble.
Are you slacking off?
Damn. Why, you chipmunk? Why do you have to be so blunt? One of these days I'll teach you to respect me, you noodle. I've started using that as my preferred insult, by the way. It's choice.
Nai-chan? I'm sure Okarin's thinking about important stuff. Oh, wow.
No, I'm thinking, wow. Good job, Mayuri. Nice save. Nice bird.
Okarin, it's too early to make phone wave-chan sparkle, right? Can I go nuke some yakisoba bread?
Wait, if you have enough yakisoba bread to eat, then you have enough yakisoba bread to experiment on. We removed the door. You can't heat food in it anymore.
Oh, right. That makes me sad.
Aww.
Honey yakisoba bread. By the way, have you had breakfast?
Nope.
Then let's eat together. We can eat the yakisoba bread cold, and then heat up some canned ramen in hot water.
Aww.
Wanna join us, Nai-chan?
That sounds adorable.
I'm okay. I ate.
Plus, you two creep me the fuck out. No offense, Mayuri. Oh, none taken. Nai waves, then heads back inside the Brawn Tube workshop. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. It doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn on the fan.
Daru-kun and Chris-chan are kinda late, huh?
Indeed, their lack of dedication is appalling. It's not a... Just then, the sound of a braking bicycle comes from downstairs.
Oh shit, someone fix it.
That was bad. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves. Aww.
If she's part-time warrior, did she multi-class?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sup. Doo-doo-doo. Suzu-san.
Aww.
I imagine that when it's just them, they both walk in and just go, sup.
Sup.
Toot-toot-oo. Sup.
Toot-toot-oo. And they get stuck in a loop.
Yeah.
It's your line.
If it isn't Shina Mayuri. Toot-toot-oo.
Wait, Suzuha tutored back?
Yeah.
They seem to have hit it off.
Toot-toot-oo gang.
Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
Okabe Rintaro, did you talk to Taito?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa!
What?
Sorry.
What the hell just happened?
I was trying to find out what Kotaro says in that one episode. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, that's what he says. Good vibes. Uh-huh. Good rhymes. Yeah. Listen,
That's true.
It was important, okay? It was very important that I figure that out.
Music
Come on. Maybe. I might have also looked up some clips from Zombieland Saga that I was hoping weren't going to play out loud when I was looking them up, but you know what? Here we are. I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent.
Come on, you emailed him, didn't you?
Yes, but I'm starting to doubt whether he can be trusted.
What? Why? What went wrong?
Okay, from now on you can only speak in sentences entirely with words beginning in W's.
Why was we flustered?
Why is she so flustered? Oh, so you're a Taitora otaku. I guess there's an otaku for everything.
Look, it's Chris-chan.
Mairi leans out the window to wave her hand. Kurisu's walking towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't Part-Time Warrior have something against Kurisu? I look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kurisu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha's glare for glare. She meets Suzuha glare for glare. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen.
Chris-chan, tuturu. Good morning.
She said that in English, so I think to translate that properly, you have to say, Ohayo gozaimasu.
True.
What did you say to the part-timer downstairs?
I told her to fuck off.
Kurisu shrugs her shoulders.
Nothing much. I told her if she wanted to say something, she should just say it.
I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows. Ouch. What did she say?
Nothing. She just groaned. I wonder what's wrong with her. She's jealous of Maki-seishi's popularity, duh.
Duh. Daru bursts into the lab.
She's thinking, if only I'd joined the lab instead of her, then I'd be having fun with everyone right now. I'm so jealous. Or something like that. I'm telling you, man, 3D is hell.
I feel you, Daru.
If she wants my lab mem number, she can have it.
No. Yours is Circus Ain't.
What?
What? The lab mem number you carry is the highest credential a scientist could hope to achieve. They sell for millions on the black market, but you would give it away?
Ah, yes. Now selling the number 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly a counterfeit passport. Also, shut up.
I like to think that she could just append that onto the end of anything she says to Okabe and it'd still be fine.
Mayushi wants everyone to get along.
Also, shut up, Okabe. Did I do it right? She's like, yes, you did it, Mayuri. Good job. Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now. The mystery of D-mail. We begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, I haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. To be honest, though, I don't care what he thinks. For we are at war! War against the organization and CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows.
Plus, if he gets pissed, we'll just send a message back in time to tell us not to do it, so that it'll be fine.
Who's Anzai-sensei? coach from a famous basketball manga. On the internet, posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga like, so, Anzai Sensei, I want to blank. Another off-quoted line is this one spoken by Anzai Sensei. Is, if you give up, it's game over, man.
Game over. If you give up, it's game over.
Wow, I'm glad we just gave ourselves that context. Unfortunately, Daru's second email fails to change the past. I get the feeling Rhinet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Not to mention we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows on the internet.
I work there.
Aww. Oh yeah, the end. Agents have cracked. Yeah, nice. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the look on Curiouse's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate.
Whoa.
Mayuri! We need to experiment on your food some more. Mayuri, it's time for you to change the past.
Me? Are you sure?
Actually, no, that's a good point. Let me ask the part-time warrior here.
Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now.
Well, unfortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. Culture shock. I can imagine how that would shock someone who isn't prepared or peaceful. I agree, it's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan. Which one are you feeling?
I don't know.
I like the idea that Okabe laments the takeover of Moe.
Yeah. But, what should I change?
Mari looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen.
Oh, I know. I'll make Luka-kun wear one of my costumes.
How?
By sending Luka-kun a mail.
I don't think a simple request is going to change the past. Can't you think of anything easier to change and observe? She slurps more ramen. Let's use that canned ramen. Looks like I'm the only one with ideas. You'll send a D-mail to yourself 1 hour ago. Type, I want to eat canned Odin, or something like that.
I don't think that's enough to convince her to... Oh, that sounds like it would work on me. I love the idea that Mayushi is the kind of person that might text herself saying that she wanted something and then get the text and be like, oh, you know what? When I went to the vending machine today, I spent 10 minutes wondering if I should get canned Odin or canned ramen. It was really hard.
So a little push should be enough to make you choose canned Odin. All right, let's go with that. Pushes my Okabe! Okarin!
Okay, but before we change the past, I gotta finish this ramen first.
Mayuri starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth. No, don't, because we need to know that...
What happens if you don't finish it? It'll go to waste. Oh, of course.
Kurisu clearly doesn't know what to say. Mayuri really...
I don't like that.
No, that's mean. Mayuri has her own way of doing things. I'm used to it by now, of course. And we love her for it. That's why we keep her around. And we don't judge anyone for wanting to finish their ramen before experimenting in time travel. I get the phone wave, named subject to change, prepped for D-mail. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious. I just hope it actually works. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave, named subject to change. If she finished eating it, how are they gonna know?
Precisely.
To send it 1 hour back, we input 1 pound. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Phone wave, named subject to change, activate!
Oh, I haven't sent it yet.
There wasn't enough time to blink.
So 1 second isn't enough for the discharge to occur. That's what I expected, but it's good to have proof. What if you try warming it up beforehand? Warming it up? One second isn't enough, right? So just run the microwave for about 30 seconds without sending a mail. As soon as it's done, run it again with the timer set at 1 second. That should cause the discharge, right?
Why would...
Any basis for that?
Nope.
Nope.
I love it. Damn.
Oh, that's your line.
That was my only...
I'm taking all your lines.
I know.
I suck tonight.
I've been saying your thing for so many times now. This is,
We've swapped.
We've swapped.
You're...
Damn.
You get to claim the title of Vivian now.
Oh, shit.
It's like Dread Pirate Roberts.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Help. I'm confused and anxious by everything and my wrists hurt.
Yeah, that's it. You're doing it.
Quick, you take over.
Oh.
You can be me now.
Oh. I have powerful functioning hands. I can open jars and get the pickles out.
But then not eat the pickles, because the pickles suck. However, I will now eat the pickles. Alright, this is getting confusing.
I don't like this because I don't get to eat pickles.
Okay, we can go back now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, we could change the flavor of rice ball I bought last night.
Do you remember what kind of rice ball you ate last night?
No. Smoked tuna.
But how would we know if that changed? We don't have like a wrapper or anything to look at.
Smoked tuna every day. She remembers?
Smoke tuna every day. 420, smoke it. That tuna. Impressive.
So let's change that to fish eggs.
Fish eggs? Roly-poly fish eggs.
Eat it up.
Yum. Thank you. Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab.
Why? Her idea's great.
Well, but it's not observable. Unless you want to open up her stomach and then observe the contents. Actually, you know what? I'm all for it. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at the Starbucks on the first floor of Yodobashi.
Starbucks.
Storborks. Steerbirks. I left Mayuri and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. Recall what happened when I sent myself the Lotto 6 numbers. The moment I sent that email, I felt a strong tremor. The world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I sent a email had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my send history. However, it was in my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the past. What does this mean? Mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? That's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Titor spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail.
What?
What?
I don't have time for this.
I'm trying to...
It's you can't. The monologue that's going on there is about how he can't.
Oh, okay. Somebody else can just reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee. However, all these mails. No doubt about it. It's got to be Kiryu Moeka, the male demon known as Shining Finger. How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email?
How indeed.
Right? There's some...
We don't know anybody like that here at Two Queers Play Incorporated.
I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Oh, this is out.
Can I send an email too, please, Slime Man? Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please, Slime Man.
What? She wants to send a email? That reminds me. Yesterday I made Moeko lab mem number 005. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Moeka seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to emails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past. But wait. I'm worried. Moeka works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends an email and leaks word of the time machine? We'd be flooded by press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows.
The shadows?
The shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later, we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event rather than some shady magazine. That way it'll spread faster throughout Japan. Nay, the world! I'm sorry, Zawarudo. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Moeka.
I'm a lab mem too, aren't I?
I think you mean
Slime Man.
I think you mean I'm a lab mem too, aren't I? Slime Man.
I should start sending emails where most of it's in the subject, but it also goes in the body. It's a good idea. Save space.
Right? Yesterday we told her everything about the phone wave, name subject to change, and emails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence.
Real expand brain. Send emails where most of the message is not in the subject or body at all, but is in the email address you send from. Just register a fresh one each time.
I love it. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moeka her request, I put my phone to my ear.
It
It's me. Yeah, I have some doubts. What? You can tell by my voice? You know me too well.
You can tell by the way I use my walk.
I'm a ladies' man.
No
time
to
to talk. I wonder what the New York Times' take on man is. So about whether or not I should include Shining Finger in the phone wave, name subject to change experiments. What? Nonsense. You want me to offer her as a sacrifice? True, I am prepared to make sacrifices in order to bring chaos to the world, but... No, there's no problem. I shouldn't have hesitated. Pathetic. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a mad scientist.
I love that he not only has imaginary megalomaniacal schemes, but also imaginary internal moral turmoil over whether or not to go through with them, and whether he can go far enough.
Yeah, you might say her offer was a message. No doubt this too is the choice of Steins Gate. L. Psi. Kangaroo.
You did it too, nice.
It is decided. I type a reply to Moika's mail. Indeed you are, lab member 005, Shining Finger. Report to the lab at once. Just sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. She's already there. Standing outside the door.
Yep.
Oh my god, when I get back to the lab, Moika's squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position.
Curling up in the fetal position, yes.
Nice. She's staring at her phone like usual. When she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me.
Thank you.
For what?
For letting me be myself. I'm sorry. I know it's selfish, but I really need to send a D-mail, Slime Man. I love how she's right fucking there and keeps typing her name.
That's her.
Each.
I
She's
don't
like a Pokemon. Moika.
Moika-chan. I don't think you're selfish. In fact, I'm grateful for your offer. Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab members to stop what they're doing and tell them about Moika's situation. It's hard to fit everyone in frame. I can only imagine what's going to happen when we get more lab members down the road.
I think it's a good idea. Moika-san is a lab mem too.
Daru and Kurisu don't object either.
So, what sort of mail does Kiryushi plan to send?
I like how they still talk to us instead of Moika, because they just know.
Yeah.
They know. My request is that its contents be simple and easy to measure, so we can confirm whether or not the past changes. A new mail.
I'm sorry, there's one more thing. I want to keep my message secret. Slime Man.
Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? No, more importantly... A secret? What do you mean?
What's going on? I mean, it's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew. Slime Man.
No, that's not the problem. Kurisu picks up my phone from beside me.
I see. I understand how you feel, but since this is an experiment, data collection should take priority.
Oh, we agree for once, assistant.
I changed my mind. I'm not agreeing with you exactly. If we don't collect data, then we'll never figure out how the phone wave works.
The what?
The phone wave.
The what?
The phone wave.
The what?
The phone wave.
The what now?
The phone wave.
What are you talking about?
The phone wave.
I don't know what that is.
But girls have lots of secrets, you know? You shouldn't... Oh. You shouldn't ask her to tell her secrets, Okarin. That's perverted.
That's forbidden love.
Whoa, is that where we're going with this?
Calm down, Daru. Keep it in your pants. I turned to Mayuri and Moeka, who appear to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance. We're not asking you to send something private. Kurisu nods firmly at my words, like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance.
Even if you want to send something private, you shouldn't for now. We still don't know how this thing handles paradoxes, so we need to be extremely careful. Nothing private. Nothing you want to keep secret, at least. Even if you mean well, the mail's content might have a serious effect on the timeline.
Do you mean the mail I'm about to send or Okabe? Both.
You should show your mail to a third party and have them check if the content is problematic or not.
Indeed, my assistant said everything I wanted to say. I will add only that the experiment, it must go on. The show must go on by Queen.
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't speaking for you. Don't misunderstand.
Cheeky little cheeks.
Experiments prioritize data over privacy in the first place. If you're going to be a test subject, you need to be prepared for that.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, privacy.
Is that where you keep stuff privet?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the rank in the armed forces? Privet?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that you live on privet property?
Yep.
Okay. Don't tell me that's the reason Kurisu won't send a D-mail herself.
Really? Mayushi wasn't prepared for that.
Then you shouldn't have clicked agree on the user agreement.
Nobody reads that shit. I'm sorry, Chris-chan. You don't have to apologize. I'm not criticizing you. It's just how these things work.
I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expression doesn't change.
As a rule.
Same as always. I don't know what she's thinking. You're a lab mem. You need to trust us. Save your private information for another day. If you can't, then I'll be forced to show you what lies dormant inside the great Hoen Kyoma, the terrible power of insanity.
I think that's what he's showing already.
Moika's already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems.
Can I see the D-mails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference. Slime Mem.
Well, I can show you my arrival history.
And the send history?
Don't have one. The send history disappears after you send the mail. I confirmed that after I sent that D-mail yesterday. Moika was there, but she doesn't remember either.
I don't need to see the history. and I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay? Slime Man.
Roger. Looks like she understands. I showed the mail to Karisu, too.
You don't have to if you don't want to, Moeka-san.
Consent is important. Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason. What is this concern for other people?
So, what you gonna send? Okarin wants us to change the past in an easy-to-measure way, but that's setting the bar way too high.
I can't even reach all the way up there. Nonsense, you're all just aiming too low.
I have an idea.
Moeka murmurs. Oh, this could be good. Give us the deets. Moeka then invokes her power once more. Ultra-fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger.
About 4 days ago, I bought a new phone. But now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So, I want to use a D-mail to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it? Slime Man.
Excellent, Shining Finger. You're a model lab mem. This should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objection to Moeka's superior idea. We look at Moeka's phone. It's purple and gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the deco phones popular among mainstream women nowadays.
Oh, that's the GG01 that just came out last month. GG01? The latest model. Pretty sure the screen is detachable, so you can swap out attachments for it.
I wonder if the screen is detachable for my iPhone, too.
Yes, once. It's in short supply right now, so you need to be placed on a wait list. Nice job getting one.
It's the most popular model, but she wants her old one back?
I like that you can just see her eyes over the top of it.
Yeah. I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion. So, finger, comma, shining.
Why do you call Moeka-san finger?
Wait, he hadn't even told her. That's the name of her Esper power. Kiryu Moeka, I dub thee Shining Finger. Use this name with pride.
Nah.
Moeka shakes her head expressionlessly. What? You don't like it? But it's such a cool name. What's the problem?
Moeka-san is Moeka-san. Her fingers don't shine or anything.
Grumpy Lily face. Lily is Lily.
Don't feed the trolls, Mayushi.
I'm not trolling, I'm just naming her power.
Cut the chatter and get started.
Damn it, you're just an assistant. Don't boss us around.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. We get a full fucking, like, drawing for this.
What if the manager says something?
Don't be afraid of Mr. Braun. If he storms and yelling, I'll kick him to the curb.
I don't think that's the one who will get kicked. Seriously? Okarin, you're so cool. That's why we love you.
You still can't get in my butt, Daru. And that's okay. That's your line again.
No? Wait, yes. He's just talk.
I'll be the adult and ignore Karisu's insult. It's just me or does Daru have wide face here?
Whoa.
And Karisu's got, like...
Up face.
Up face. Moika's already written her 36-byte mail. When I look at Moika to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The email should arrive at Moika's phone 4 days ago, July 31st. Phone wave. Name subject to change. Activate! Oh, about 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Moeka. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. Oh, shit. The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. Ugh! The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-mails yesterday. And yet, I felt it before. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. I look around the room. Phone wave, name subject to change, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here. Mayuri's here. Kurisu's here. Where's Moeka? Where's Shining Finger? Where'd she go? Daru and Kurisu, who are discussing something in front of the X68000, look at me strangely. Ah. Again. This feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday.
Shining what? Okarin, Japanese, please.
No. I leave the development room and check out the lounge. Behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, in the shower room. I look at the window at the street below, but Moeka is nowhere to be found. She's gone. No way. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akaba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her? Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I stepped up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana.
Oh.
I grab her shoulders and shake her.
Dislodging the banana.
Where's Kiryu Moeka? She was here just now, wasn't she?
Who?
Kiryu Moeka. Daru and Kurisu give me strange looks as well.
Who's that? Never heard of her.
No way. So I did erase Moeka's existence. No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her.
Did it happen again, Okabe?
What do you mean again?
Something like this happened yesterday. You remembered something we didn't. What did you call it? Oh yeah, reading Steiner.
Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon, or rather to my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titor said. But somehow I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner, Karisu remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. But now that Moeka has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only the memories of Moeka that disappeared, not Moeka herself. I need to contact Moeka. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. But she's right there. The only way to contact her is by mail. Reply the second you read this mail. I sent her a message saying, reply the second you read this mail. Now all I can do is wait for her reply. Please reply. Boo-doo, boo-doo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. I tried to do the email jingle.
Are you okay? You're really pale.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Moeka from existence. How would her not buying a cell phone do that?
One wonders.
Assistant, how much do you remember about the experiment we just did?
I don't remember doing any experiments today. You sent a D-mail just now, didn't you?
Yeah. But things are different from yesterday. I didn't send the D-mail. Kiryu Moeka did. And then she vanished into thin air. Which reminds me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Moeka might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. I hope that's it. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Moeka and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent me are there up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, the dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The email she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did a time paradox erase Moeka from existence the instant she received the D-mail? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. No way. It can't be. I mean, all her D-mail said was, don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then what caused Moeka to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Moeka vanished 4 days ago? Christina, let's say a D-mail caused a time paradox. What would happen?
I don't know. No one has experienced a time paradox, after all.
But before, didn't you say something like the world would disappear?
All I said was that was one theory. Maybe nothing happens, and like in a certain movie, history gets amended to accommodate the paradox.
And of course, we all know what that movie is. Videodrome.
According to Dr. Hawking's chronology protection conjecture, it's impossible to do anything that might cause a time paradox in the first place. Chronology projection conjecture.
So all we have are theories.
Mayushi doesn't really understand. But we're all fine now, right? I don't think that paradox thing happened. Mayushi doesn't know who Moeka-san is, but I'm sure she's okay too. That's Mayushi for you.
Always,
upbeat and keeping us afloat in difficult times.
always
and we
looking
are
on the bright
thankful
side.
for her.
Indeed, we are.
Mayushi's not dumb.
She's not. I'm amazed that Amari and Jaru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. We might have erased someone's very existence. In fact, if Moeka really has vanished, then that means the phone wave named subject exchange is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. What if I erased all those people? I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head.
Be gone, thought.
Again?
What's wrong? I'm kind of busy now. Sorry, I'll email you later. Slime Man.
My body goes limp from relief. A reply she sent a reply. Moeka still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes fill with tears, not because I was worried for Moeka, but because I thought I might be responsible for the horror of erasing someone else's existence.
Explain what happened, Okabe.
Urged by Kurisu, I explain everything that just happened. And we'll see her reaction next time.
Hell yeah.
Good news that we didn't erase anyone from existence. Bad news, literally everything else, I guess.
I don't know, data points.
That's true, data points. But I don't know, that was definitely a larger change than some of the other ones have been.
Yeah.
In conclusion...
See y'all next time.
Bye!